West Hollywood has a new mayor, and we'll tell you all about it next on WehoTV News. Welcome to WehoTV News. I'm Larry Carroll. Abby Land is once again mayor of West Hollywood. At a ceremony in the West Hollywood City Council chambers, Abby Land took the oath of office administered by Los Angeles County Supervisor Zev Yaroslavsky. Mayor Land looked ahead to the future of West Hollywood.
And so this year, I want us to continue to work to kind of create our safe space here, our safe government, so that our civic engagement, that everyone feels welcome and that their opinions are heard, and that we don't bully those that we don't agree with or make them feel bad for expressing their thoughts. I know we're going to disagree, and you know why? Because we all have a passionate vision of what West Hollywood should be, but we can disagree. But we don't have to be disagreeable or intimidating in the process, because when we are, it's going to bring down the involvement of all, and people won't feel safe expressing their thoughts. So we can disagree, but we have to do it respectfully.
Assistant City Clerk Yvonne Quarker then administered the oath of office to our new Mayor Pro Tem, John D'Amico.
And I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. As it has for the last 30 years, West Hollywood will continue to find itself at the breaking edge of new and exciting ways of life as we are careful to acknowledge and protect those who have been part of the making of this place. It's for me an honor to try to achieve that every single day. And I look forward to working with Mayor Land and John and Jeff and the community to bring forward our West Hollywood that Walt Whitman revealed is always already arriving. Thank you.
Mayor Land presented a plaque to outgoing Mayor Jeffrey Prang.
This was my fourth time serving as your mayor, and I'm always very grateful for the opportunity to serve our community that we all call home, and I just love this community, as I know all of you do. And even though I was the presiding officer, the accomplishments of the last year were not mine, they were ours. There's 5 people on this council who are very dedicated to the community, who love this city deeply, and nobody gets to make individual decisions. We make all of our decisions collectively. Sometimes they're unanimous, sometimes they're divided, but all of us make those decisions on behalf of the city and cast our votes in what we think is in the best interest of the community.
Now, for more information about the City of West Hollywood's annual City Council reorganization and installation, you can contact Keishan Hashmi, Deputy to Mayor Abby Land. Kieran can be reached at 323-848-6460. The 7th Annual Women in Leadership Conference was a great success. Held at West Hollywood Park, the West Hollywood Women's Leadership Conference provided tools and support for women to be successful leaders in their private lives, in business, and in the community.
We think if we do and achieve, we'll get worthy. We are worthy. We are validated. Leave here knowing that you have it, ignite it, rise it, nurture it, day after day. That's how we grow. Open your heart a little more every day. And before you go to sleep, hold yourself and say thank you. Thank you.
The exciting day-long event was geared toward women who live, work, and play in West Hollywood and featured dynamic speakers, valuable resources, expert-led trainings, and a whole lot more.
Say, yeah, you know what? When women run, women win. Oh, you know what? When we speak truth to power, Shazam. I don't care what you do, but do it.
For more information about the 7th Annual Women in Leadership Conference, you can contact West Hollywood Administrative Services Specialist Larissa Fuchs. Larissa can be reached at 323-848-6413. The City of West Hollywood issued a strong warning recently about meningococcal infection, a bacteria-caused illness that can lead to potentially dangerous and deadly meningitis. A 33-year-old resident of West Hollywood died after contracting this terrible disease.
We're letting people know if you are suffering from the following symptoms: high fever, severe headaches, nausea and vomiting, a stiff neck, that you immediately go see a physician. Meningitis is treatable if it's caught early. We don't want to create panic in the community, but at the same time we want to alert people that this exists and to be on the lookout for these particular symptoms and to see a physician if you exhibit any of these symptoms.
Obviously, if you have any of these symptoms, we would encourage you to see your medical provider immediately and not just attribute these symptoms to a flu or some other illness. The other one thing I wanted to clarify is that meningococcal meningitis is a bacterial disease. You can get viral meningitis, but meningococcal meningitis is a bacterial disease that's spread from one human being to the other after close personal contact. And close personal contact can happen in social settings where people get together, but mostly it's spread to people who are in closest contact with the person who's infected, and our first line of treatment is antibiotics.
The Los Angeles Gay and Lesbian Center on our website, which is lagaycenter.org, has a facts and information sheet about meningitis. And again, we are going to be an eager partner in the rapid response to this public health concern.
For more information, you can contact the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention at 800-232-4636 or visit cdc.gov. It's painful, it's risky, and it's unnecessary. Declawing a feline is done for the convenience of humans, even though it can cause lifelong complications for the animal. Still, according to the SPCA, 1/4 or more of all cats in the United States are declawed. West Hollywood has been fighting that fight for a long time, and this year marks the 10th anniversary of the West Hollywood Anti-Declawing Ordinance, and we are celebrating. Please join the City of West Hollywood and the Paw Project for a special free screening of a 1-hour documentary that chronicles a 12-year movement to rehabilitate cats that have been maimed by this unnecessary but lucrative procedure. The Paw Project screening is on Monday, April 29th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the Pacific Design Center. For more information, you can visit pawproject.org or call 310-795-6215. In recognition of National Arbor Day, the City of West Hollywood held a community tree planting, adding 13 pink trumpet trees along Holloway Drive. National Arbor Day is a holiday celebrated worldwide, encouraging us to plant and care for trees. And the event started off with a short how-to planting session, something I'd certainly need, followed by a discussion about the importance and value trees play in our urban environment. For more information about the National Arbor Day Community Tree Planting event, you can visit WehoTV.org or contact West Hollywood Senior Administrative Analyst Helen Collins, and Helen can be reached at 323-848-6895. You ready for the big one? Well, you can be, and we're going to tell you how when WehoTV News returns after this short break. Don't go away.
This is a big problem, single-use plastic bags. To put it simply, they're awful. They litter our streets, beaches, and waterways. But the City of West Hollywood is part of the solution. Stores in West Hollywood will no longer give out single-use plastic bags. So bring your own reusable bag. It's the right thing to do. Our ban is based on bans already in effect around LA County. It takes effect on February 20th for large retail and grocery stores, and August 20th for all retail stores. You can still get paper bags at some stores for 10 cents. If you're an average American, you used about 500 plastic bags last year. From now on, let's just use one. You can find out everything you want to know about using plastic bags in West Hollywood by visiting weho.org/plastic bag ban or call City Hall at 323-848-6400.
Welcome back to WehoTV News. I'm Larry Carroll. The ever-popular West Hollywood Kids Fair is coming up soon, just for me and you. And as always, it promises to be a wonderful day of fun and education for both children and young and old alike. Among the many activities and attractions will be an entertainment stage, arts and crafts, health services agencies, and a whole lot more. In celebration of Earth Day, various environmental services and programs will also be there, along with folks from our local sheriffs and fire departments. The 18th Annual West Hollywood Kids Fair is on Saturday, April 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at West Hollywood Park, and the admission is free, my favorite price. For more information, you can visit weho.org or call the West Hollywood Social Services Department at 323-848-6510. Following a major disaster, It may take a while for police, fire, and medical professionals to respond. You will probably have to take care of yourself, your family, and your neighbors after an earthquake or other emergency. Do you know what to do? Well, you can learn from the experts how to prepare and respond in the event of a major disaster. The City of West Hollywood, along with the Los Angeles County Fire Department, Community Emergency Response Team, or CERT, is offering the training you need to provide basic safety and life-saving skills following an emergency. There are 4 two-hour classes starting Saturday, May 11th in Plummer Park. Now, this could save your life and the lives of your family members. So for more information, please call us at 323-848-6580 or visit fire.lacounty.gov/CERT. City of West Hollywood is proud of our residents for using reusable shopping bags, but we want you to stay safe and healthy in the process. A recent study found that reusable shopping bags can harbor multiple harmful bacteria, including E. coli. Cross-contamination happens when meat, produce, and pre-cooked foods are placed in soiled bags. Now, reusable bags are good for the environment, but you got to keep them clean. Some bags have labels with instructions on how to launder, and if it's a woven canvas bag, you can wash in hot water with your usual detergent. For nylon and other man-made fiber bags, hand wash or machine wash on the gentle cycle. Now, when washing, turn them inside out and pay special attention to the nooks and crannies around those seams. These bags should never be put in the dryer on high heat. It's best to let them air dry. California Department of Public Health has more information about the care of reusable shopping bags at cdph.ca.gov, or you can call them at 916-650-6500. Art on the Outside is a program of the City of West Hollywood's Arts and Cultural Affairs Commission that brings art out into the public to enhance the city's lively, pedestrian-friendly culture. The latest exhibit features the work of local artist Liz Craft, presented by the Los Angeles Nomadic Division, or LAND. Installed in West Hollywood Park, the collection of sculptures includes Craft's bronze series, Hairy Guys, along with a large-scale TP-shaped sculpture. LAND is a public art initiative committed to curating sites and situation-specific contemporary art projects around the Los Angeles area. For more information, you can visit WehoTV.org or call the city's Cultural Affairs Administrator, Andrew Campbell. And Andrew can be reached at 323-848-6883. Well, that's it for this edition of WehoTV News. For information about stories you've seen here, you can always go to our award-winning website at WehoTV.org. And for the latest about what's happening on WehoTV, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Larry Carroll. Thanks for watching.